Leos. So I'm gonna be doing a midweek love check-in for you guys. I actually had someone who requested for me to do a Leo midweek love reading, so I'm gonna be doing that for you guys. If you guys do want a midweek reading for your sign, honestly, let me know. I know definitely I do. I'm going to be trying to do midweek for Cancerians. If you want your sign to be to get a midweek love reading, let me know. I'll definitely do it. So, Leos, I'm going to be getting an advice card. This is the Magical Dimensions Oracle cards. Absolutely love these cards. Just look at the artwork. Absolutely magical. So, I'm going to get one card and we will go into more detail at the end of the reading based on what I get in your tarot. Okay? All right. Can I please get one card as advice? Okay. I feel like I was doing like a kind of like I was meditating, and this card kept popping up when I was shuffling these cards. So what I have for you here is destiny, divine purpose, passion, and service. Okay, we can see there's this girl, she's holding on to this wand, and there's a horse, a unicorn right beside her, and we have a fairy. We have two fairies on the right hand side of her. Very beautiful energy here for you, Leos. Now we're gonna get 6 tarot cards that look at what you're dealing with in your love life at this moment in time. Okay, can I get 6 cards that look at my Leo's love life at this particular moment in time? So with the destiny card, okay, death coming up, upright. So with the destiny card, I have the number 9. Now number 9 could be some significance. It could be someone's birthday. It could be in the 9th hour of the day. It could be September. It could be the life path that is on 9. You know, something to do with the number 9 I'm getting, okay? When it comes to your advice. So can I get 5 more cards when it comes to my Leos and what they're dealing with in their love life? Okay, so the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay, the 7 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles. So 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the upright. Then we've got the Page of Swords. Very interesting. I didn't think I did this for the Cancerian reading, but at the bottom of the deck, we've got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So, Leos, when it comes to the 10 of Pentacles, which is in the reverse, this connection right at this moment in time is standing on grounds which are not very stable for you guys. Okay, it could be that this connection is lacking resources. You might both be lacking resources independently, so when you guys come together, you guys don't really have any finances to build this connection off of. Okay, it could have been that this connection could have been kind of like a false start. If you did get with this person, Leos, this connection might have felt as if you guys were heading in the right direction, but it didn't take place, right? With the 10 of Pentacles happening here. But for the majority, I am getting as if this connection is not very stable. Okay, I don't think either you or this person, one of you guys does not feel safe when it comes to investing in this connection, right? But it's more so of like finances I'm getting. It's like you guys don't really have the finances to continue on with this connection. Or maybe when you guys were both together, the finances really started to deplete. Maybe one person started to depend on the other person for money, right? Okay, so now I'm gonna get into the energies here, Leos. I've got the death, which has the Seven of Pentacles in the upright right underneath that. So with the Death coming up here, Leos, I think there was a question of possibly ending something, okay, when it came to this connection. Maybe it was you suggesting it, or maybe it was this person suggesting it, or maybe it was just an ending of a cycle that you guys were maybe going round and round in. Maybe it's the end of a cycle when it comes to these 10 of Pentacles. Maybe it's the end of the cycle of possibly not being in this financial loss. Maybe you guys are finally getting out of it. But with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse coming up here, I feel as if you guys might still be in a lot of financial constraints. Like, God forbid, I do not want to say bankrupt at all. But there's a very focus here on finances when it comes to this connection. Like, I don't even think this is about a connection here. I think it's more so to do with your finances. So with the Death coming up in the upright, with this here, with the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. So I feel as if you're willing to work on something here. Leos, maybe it is a start of a new cycle after a lot of hardships, and you're finally willing to put in the seeds to see if something would grow. If you're going to be very diligent, and if you're willing to be very determined to get something off the ground. You're being very patient at the same time, though. Like, you're putting in the seeds, and you know it's going to take a lot of patience for you to see any kind of, you know, fruits for your labor come into the picture. It's going to take a lot of determination to continuously try to put your seeds and invest your time and energy into something and seeing the results of it. So definitely it is a new beginning. Maybe within this connection, maybe you're finally opening up to working with this person to see what you guys can do. Or another scenario that I'm getting is that maybe you actually don't really want to work on this. With the Death and the Seven of Pentacles right underneath the Death, I feel as if maybe you have decided on that there are no real meaning to continue investing into something that you're not going to get anything out of from. And maybe you're just closing out the cycle. Take it how it resonates. For some people, it's going to be a new beginning, which you might be willing to put into the effort. For some people, you guys are finally just closing off the chapter, and because it isn't, you really don't want to put in the work, or maybe you're seeing things as if you might have to be very patient, you might have to be very diligent to something for the long haul, which you maybe don't want to do. In this second column here, I've got the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse with the Five of Pentacles in the upright right underneath that. So with the Nine of Pentacles coming up here in the reverse for you, Leos, what that is telling me is that you might be like maybe excessively working on yourself, working on your finances, working on this connection. You're just going at it. Maybe you're putting in a little too much work. Maybe you have gotten this renewed energy by restarting this cycle to the point where you are obsessively kind of seeing where things would go. But by doing that, you might be feeling as if you're the only person who is really investing into this connection, and the other person isn't really putting anything in. Right? You might be feeling as if things aren't at a balance when it comes to you and this person, and you guys might be feeling very insecure, not very comfortable. I know for Leos, they are very much so, they need a constant income of some sort coming into their bank, not because they are going to be looking after themselves and things like that. They also need to know that they're going to be financially stable in the long run. Yes, they like to spend money on themselves. Yes, they like to spoil themselves from time to time. But their main focus is that they continuously have some kind of income coming in. And they're very determined to do so. So with starting off this new cycle, or with ending this and starting working on yourself, how it resonates, take it then that way, Leos. But I feel as if whatever you're doing right now, it's a very lonely road ahead for you. You're feeling very lonely. You feel as if there's no one who's really there to support you at this moment in time. You might be feeling a little bit isolated from everyone. And that is only being confirmed with the Three of Pentacles here, which is coming out in reverse. It's as if someone really doesn't really want to work with you, Leos. And they might have said that. They might have said to you, Leos, something along the lines of, I don't really want to work with you. Or, it's a very conflicted, situation when we work together. Maybe it's better if we go our separate ways. Or because you're feeling so left out in the cold, you might be in a very disorganized state of mind here. And you don't really know what you're going to be getting, because people aren't really cooperating with you at this moment in time. Right, Leos? And you might be definitely feeling out left out in the cold, as if someone doesn't really want to cooperative, doesn't really want to cooperate with you. They don't want to compromise. They don't want to see things from your perspective. And they're willing to walk away from whatever you're trying to build with this person or with these groups of people. Or it could be that another scenario is now you're finally working on it, but it's because you're not really working in a team anymore. Right, Leos? So as the last card that I'm getting for you is the Page of Swords, which is in the upright. So yes, you have a lot of mental anxiety creeping up on you right now, Leos. You might be very much so, very restless. You might be, you might not have the full understanding of why people don't really want to work with you, or why things didn't work out the way that you had planned it to. So there's that kind of mental confusion at play. But I feel as if, Leos, that the person or who you're trying to work with or anything like that, I feel as if that person is kind of spying on you as well. Or you might be spying on someone. Someone is spying on somebody here. Especially for the person that feels left out in the cold. If you ended this cycle, Leo, with this person, I feel as if they might be coming back and stalking you and seeing what you're up to, because you're not working in a team with them. So that they might be looking back and reflecting on certain things of how this relationship went downhill because of finance reasons. But they really want to know is that what you're doing in your life right now. So they really want to gather some kind of information for what you're doing. And Leos aren't really doing anything. They're just working on themselves. All right, they just want to be independent maybe. Okay, so it's better not to spy on them. If you want to talk to them, just talk to Leos, okay? They're not going to bite your head off. So now we're going to talk about what your advice is, okay? All right, Leos, your advice was destiny, divine purpose, passion, service. So what this is telling me is that I feel like this is your time to know that you have a higher purpose within this world. Okay, maybe you are finally getting in touch with yourself and your passions, through which you will get your finances in touch. It could be that you are finally getting into some kind of a work that has to do with humanity. Maybe you're offering your services. Maybe it could be with the healthcare system. Maybe it could be assisting in helping out the victims, right, that are kind of being held behind when it comes to the war that we're facing in Ukraine, right? But pretty much this card is telling you that you are on the right path. It's time to take some kind of an action, because it will definitely bring you joy and passion into your life. But if you don't know what your passion is, if you don't know where you're heading, honestly, take the time to explore, right? And just know that the universe is with you and you're definitely on the right path. Okay? Destiny is working in your favor. All right, Leos, that's all for this midweek reading. This person is kind of creeping up on you. Just a hint, hint. Be wise if you get unknown accounts or very, very private accounts following you on your social medias. Someone might be coming back and seeing whether or not you'll be open to working with them again. Okay? All right, take care, Leos. Bye.